conduct that intervention in community. And after complete this intervention program, then also we have to evaluate it. What is the impact of our intervention program in community? Practically, we have to do it for third semester. And describe the role of health services in national health program. What are the services are developed on the basis of national health program? We should know, because that is a part of community analysis. What is the health services available in community, and what is the situation? We have to compare, and then if there is lag, then we have to develop intervention program to improve quality of life in community. So that is a part of community's diagnosis. We should know national health policy of Nepal. Everybody should know. I think first semester we did. So otherwise we'll discuss in 7th semester. So describe the role of health services in national health programs. What are the rules designed by national health program for health services? And what is the situation of that health service in rural community? We should find out. That is also practical activities for you. You have to visit a health institution and then find out what is the role of health services, which is mentioned in national health program. And also, you have to use annual report. What are the rules? What is the activities are going for every year? Everything are detailed in annual report. You have to read annual report and visit communities on the basis of plan and conduct immunization camp. Also, your roles, you have to plan and conduct the immunization camp in community. So these are the practical activities you should do in field. And generally, last year we make a 3 group for all the activities. I think 100 students, 33. Each group have 33 members, and they have one topics, and they have to develop questionnaires. They have to make plan, and they visit community and collect information, and then prepare report, presentation report in classroom. These are the activities for your practical exercise. And at least you have to write down what are the content we have to discuss in community field. You should know, and if possible, you also make diagnosis. So collect demographic and data and study community environment. We have to develop questionnaire for community environment, and we use that questionnaire to collect information from the community. So it is possible if everything will be normal. But you should know. Family environment. We have to develop questionnaire for family environment, and then use that format to collect information from the community. Family support system. What is the family support system in community? Water collection and storage. Situation of water, drinking water, and needed water for household, each household, and their storage system. We have discussed here. Collection system, and is this receive or is this using this safe drinking water or not? And we also discussed the water pollution, or the situation of water pollution in community. And then also we discuss about the impact of that water pollution on air. So 3 water collection system storage. Yes, we discuss about the safe drinking waters and collection methods, purified methods, and water available in community, and then water pollution, and then impact of water pollution on community as impact waterborne diseases. What is the prevalence of waterborne diseases? Like that, that is the topics, and we have to discuss all these things for the community analysis. Practically, you should do diffuse and waste disposal. Second semester, we have to discuss all these things. What is diffuse? What are the method of waste disposal? What is the situation of now? In third semester, we have to discuss about this. What is the situation of waste? What is the situation of waste disposal in community? What is the impact of refuse system, disposal system in community on public health? What are the problems related to the waste disposals? And how we make plan to prevent disease associated to waste disposal. Means all these things we have to discuss. First situation, and then its impact on health, and then problem related to the situation, and then how can we solve the problem associated to this refuse disposal or refuse system, waste system in community. And for group B, custom belief during pregnancy, lactation, and postpartum. So, custom beliefs during pregnancy. Custom beliefs practice regarding pregnancy, lactation, and postpartum. So we should know, and we have to conduct survey to find out this custom belief and practices regarding pregnancy, lactation, and postpartum in community. First, practices, and second, we have to analyze these practices, or which practices are going in community actually can promote quality of female health in community or not. Analysis. If not, then what is your intervention program? You have to plan or develop intervention plan to prevent these types of custom beliefs and practices which are not support to the pregnancy, lactation, and postpartum. First, you have to make plan and then implement, and then evaluate again. Evaluate what is the impact of your plan in community regarding these things. So group B, roll number 34 to I think 66, 67. And custom practice toward the elderly and disabled. So illness behavior, what is the behavior, illness behavior in community? Here, this is the subtopic for community analysis. And student use should develop questionnaire or interview schedule on the basis of this topic, and then use your developed schedule in community. In community, you are the researcher. Now you are the researchers, and you have to visit community and you have to collect information by using the developed interview schedules. And then you have to analyze and prepare report. Each group I have 3-4 community analysis report, and you have to present in classroom, and then practical marks will be give put for your examination. Which is possible after opening the institute, we can conduct this practical in community. Otherwise, you should know, and also you have to search what is the system to develop questionnaires and types of questionnaires, and then conduct survey by using these questionnaires. So theoretically, you should know. So practically, if it is possible, we can involve in future. And food practice, custom and belief. What is the situation of food practice, custom and belief in community? So here is also first develop questionnaire on food practices, custom and belief. Practice, custom and belief regarding to food. Here, questionnaire, now questionnaire you have to develop. First, the situation of food, available food in communities. Food available in community is sufficient or not? You can start from that point. Food available in community is sufficient or not? And then available food is hygienic or not? And what is the practices for food preservation in community? What is the cooking practices? What are the custom beliefs regarding food intake in communities for specific events? Suppose food intake during pregnancy, food intake during lactation, food intake during postpartum, and food intake during other age groups. So if there is any practice, belief regarding this type, then you have to know. Means you have to develop questionnaire on the basis of custom, beliefs, and practices regarding food. And then problem associated to food, means if chance of food poisoning. Hence, problem associated to lack of food. And then after finding the problem, then how do we solve the problem? How do we solve the problem related to food? So first, diagnose. Second, develop plan. And third, implement plan and find out the situation. Again, find out situation means your intervention plan actually can improve the quality of life in community or not. Again, specific in food practices, your intervention plan actually can reduce bad food practices or bad beliefs, unhealthy beliefs regarding food in community or not. Means you are able to reduce these types of practices or customs or beliefs in community or not. If you reduce these types of belief, custom, practices regarding food, then you will be success and you have to achieve your target. Here, questions we have to develop on regarding food practices, custom, beliefs, and its impact on health, and then develop intervention to promote health in community. Belief about family size, son, or male preference. Belief regarding families. Belief of community member regarding family size. Or plus son preference family, a male preference family. What is the situation? We have to collect information. And child rearing practices. So group B. Group B, these are the practical topic for community diagnosis. And group B means 34 to 60, roll number 60, 66. So first we have to develop questionnaire regarding the topic and use your developed questionnaire to collect the information in community. Group C, 67 to last. And morbidities in the families. But the acute morbidity in the family, health status, find out the health status. Acute morbidity in the families. Problem in the families. We have to collect information regarding problem in the family. And second, follow-up pregnant woman, a neonate under 5 years child to record the growth and development. Again, we have to introduce follow-up pregnant woman, neonate under 5 child to record the growth and development. We have to follow up growth and development of the specific age group, specific events like pregnant, neonate, and under 5 years child. Diet pattern of pregnant, lactation, and postpartum. We have to analyze diet pattern of pregnant women, lactating, and postpartum. And yes, in diet pattern, first we should know what is the standard diet pattern for pregnant women, lactation women, and postpartum. First, we should know, theoretically, we should know what is the diet pattern should be pregnant, lactating, and postpartum. That is the guidelines. And then we have to use that guidelines to find what is the situation, real situation of diet pattern of pregnant, lactating, and postpartum women in community. First, we have guidelines, and second, we have to find out the situation of diet pattern of pregnant, lactating, and postpartum women. And we have to compare the guidelines with the practical approach, and then if there is difference, if there is some lag, then we have to develop intervention program to improve diet pattern of pregnant women, to improve diet pattern of lactating and postpartum women. plan and implement that plan in community, and after that evaluation. After some times, then we have to evaluate. Actually, they improve or not. If they improve, then community analysis. Our activities, follow-up and evaluation. Here, we discuss about this adolescent health. What are the changes? What is the normal growth and development of adolescents? What are the changes are occurring in adolescents? And what are the problems are occurring in adolescents? And diet pattern. What is the diet patterns of adolescents? So, how much level of health education need for adolescents? So, all these things we have to discuss. Yeah, and we have to follow up and adolescent. What is the changes in adolescents in terms of diet patterns, in terms of health education, in terms of development and growth, in terms of behavior change, in terms of problems. So all these things we have to discuss on that topics. Follow of elderly and disabled person also. Same thing, elderly and disabled. We can start from this diet pattern of elderly, problem state to elderly and disabled person, and which types of education need for that group. What are the common problems regarding these groups, and how we solve the problem for these groups. So all these things we have to discuss on the topics. If situation is normal, then we did these types of activities in community. We have to collect information regarding these types of activities, and we have to analyze it, and then we have to prepare report, and then presentation in classroom. And follow eligible couples and provide family planning advice. What is eligible couples? And what types of services need for these eligible couples, and family plannings advice. Which types of family planning advice we have to give to them? First, we should find out from the community analysis what is the situation of eligible couple in community, and what is the need, actual need, a real need, a felt need of eligible couple in community. We have to find out, and then develop intervention program on the basis of their needs, and then provide services to them to solve their actual need in community. One of the advice, maybe family planning advice, we have to give to them nutritional advice for them. We have to give to them, and also behaviors. Family planning and nowadays sexual behavior for prevention of HIV/AIDS also we have to provide them. So what is the need of eligible couple? First we have to analyze it, then we try to provide these types of services to solve their problem in community. So these are the practical activities needed for your levels, and you have to develop interview schedule on the basis of the each topic of community, each topic of the subject. And we use your develop questionnaire in community, and all of you visit community and to collect the information and analysis information, then prepare report, then presentation in class. So these are the activities, practical activities should be completed by you in third semester. Okay, data collection method, it was over last time. So today only this much. If you have any doubt, Roshan, you have to ask your friend, and if they have problem, you send me a message, then I'll try to solve your problem.